We've got Lawrence Tech soccer, volleyball, hockey, and esports coming up, so stick around because the LTU Sports Report starts right now. Hello and thank you for joining us today at the home of all things LTU Athletics. Our show is presented by Lawrence Technological University and sponsored by Henry Ford Sports Medicine. Let's start with these nail-biting highlights from the recent men's soccer match.
Good evening, LTU men's soccer fans. We get to start conference play tonight as the first game of the regular conference season gets underway between your LTU Blue Devils and the Racers of the University of Northwestern Ohio. LTU trying to end a two-game losing streak. Herrera trying to go down the field to Arnold. On the left side, trying to go near the middle for the header and the score, and LTU has tied the game at 1. Reese Still with a header pass right over to Marino, and a great passing play right there has evened the score at 1. And a breakout opportunity, Marino over to Lafawi. Here comes Arnold. The shot is into the back of the net. Zane Arnold to the top corner, and it's 2-1 LTU. The senior out of Canada to take the shot. Miller against Lima. Miller, the shot, and it's into the back corner. LTU's lead now up to 3-1. Sets up from the 5. Goes right into the middle, and it's knocked in by Marrero. A header shot goes off the top bar and into the back of the net. And it's now 4-1 LTU. Right through the middle. Knocked in. And we have a tie game. Juan Jaramillo sets up. Goes to it. And it curves into the back corner, and LTU regains the lead. That kick was not touched, and just curled right into the back corner. The Lawrence Tech Blue Devils start conference play 1-0. They win this one 5-4. So a great start to conference play for LTU.
So we've had 3 meets so far, and as a team we've been placing really well. We've had a sophomore, Caitlin's been really stepping it up, running some of the best times she's ever ran before, and it's been helping our team place better than the team has ever placed before. So we've been doing pretty well this season.
We ran well, both guys and girls. In fact, that ended up ranking us number 5 and number 6 in the conference so far this year in weekly rankings, which is the highest that we've ever been here at Lawrence Tech.
Louisville is a very big invite, the biggest invitational in the country and the biggest one that we do. There's going to be about 500 people in our race, and so there'll be plenty of competition for the entire team.
It's mostly Division I, a lot of the Division II, some of the bigger NEI schools.
Everyone should have a nice race, nice breakout race, hopefully. That's the goal at the end of the day, is to break out and just push our limits.
So after that meet, that's when we really focus more on a lot of the faster type workouts instead of the longer type workouts.
We'll have our bigger races, our faster races, so it's just about tuning up our mileage and like timing everything correctly in the end so we hopefully qualify for nationals.
My times haven't been exactly where I want them to be, but again, we still have like over a month left of our season, so I'm just going to try and work on my speed and get my times down, and I think it'll definitely happen, and I'll come through when I need to, which is at conference meet.
So starting off with the most important topic of the week, D3 had their first games this season in Pittsburgh, so I'm a little jealous, but really just tell us about the whole weekend.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. Obviously, starting with the outcomes of each game, we were able to be on the right side of the outcomes, picking up 3 wins against 2 quality teams. So that was a great start. Anytime you can travel with the boys, it's always fun. traveling early in the season has a lot of benefits. So a lot of good team bonding, a lot of good team building.
We won, so it's a lot of energy going into team dinner there, but everyone was just vibing really well together. Everyone's meshing up pretty well, so since a lot of us didn't play that many games or games at all last year because of COVID, it was good to see everyone's excitement too. Like Alan said, we arrived there 2 hours before the rink. Everyone's just a big smile on their face. They're ready to play hockey and taping up, getting ready, and the compete out there was amazing to see for the first game, like the first quote-unquote game, but it was good to see everyone going at 112% out there, and it was just overall really fun.
D1 has their first games against Niagara and Buffalo, 3-game weekend. Coach, can you give me a little preview on what you expect from those teams? I know Buffalo, we had some history with them, and what you want your squad to go out there and do.
Yeah, we haven't played Niagara in our past. We have played Buffalo, and we've had some success with them. We do know both teams are quality programs. They have prepared well for this year.
Rankings came out, and I think Niagara is actually above us. So I'm really looking forward to stick it to them and make sure everyone knows that we belong up towards the top.
Kind of left some crumbs last year, tying up a couple games and stuff like that, and so we got to come out of the gates blazing this year, and I think we will with the group of guys we have. And like he said, Niagara's above us right now in the rankings, and we want to prove to them that we need to be in that top 25. There's no reason we shouldn't be, so got a message to send this weekend.
I'm Hannah Asemacher, and this is Hannah Dean, and we run cross country. What is a funny team story?
So while we were at cross country camp, everyone was sleep talking, and it was really funny. So that's a funny story, I guess.
What is the best piece of advice that you've gotten so far?
The best piece of advice I've gotten is to have fun with running. Don't stress out over it.
What did you think about me when you first met me?
Honestly, I was kind of intimidated because, I don't know, she didn't talk much, so I just kind of thought she didn't like me.
I love her. What are your overall goals team-wise for cross country?
My goals for our team, probably for everyone to PR and for Hannah to push me, and I can push Hannah.
It's time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere because we've got a whole lot more when the LTU Sports Report returns.
All for leaving opponents in our dust, linebackers and cancer alike. All for believing in ourselves, even when victory seems impossible. All for working tirelessly as one for the good of all around us. As the official healthcare provider of the Detroit Lions, Henry Ford Health System is proud to keep our greatest athletes and their biggest fans at their best. Henry Ford Health System, all for you.
We view technology a little differently at Lawrence Tech's College of Architecture and Design. We believe it makes lives better, more beautiful, that it enables people to connect and empowers them to create. We see technology as a reflection of people at their best, and that it should be designed to make us more human, not less. Come redefine technology with us at LTU's College of Architecture and Design.
Welcome back, and thanks for hanging with us during the second half of the LTU Sports Report. Up next is our women's volleyball team hosting Lourdes University on Wednesday night.
I think today's match was really a big growth for us. We finally connected as a team and we're playing for each other. We really focused on just playing our game and doing our best, and it's just a upward trend from here. So I think it'll just get better and better from now.
We handled distractions a little bit better, and I think one of the things that we're learning is that anxiety is a distraction. So we've got to get used to handling that, and it's pressure from everywhere. So that's kind of one of our mantras as a program, is we don't want to add to that anxiety. It's just a sport. We got to have fun and play with passion.
We are a very young offensive team, so I think like our offense can just keep getting better and better. And for us, like starting slow, it's not a huge issue because we are a good team and we tend to come back strong. And I think even though we started off low, the growth throughout the match was good, and we just came back and played hard, so it was good. I thought it was a good match.
I think the biggest thing is athletically we're doing individual performances, and we have some great performances as we go through. Team-wise, we're not quite clicking as a team yet. We're doing individual performance, 3 or 4 people doing really good jobs, but as a team, we still need to glue it together. That's kind of the big key.
Let's roll some more soccer footage to see if our men's soccer team can make it 2 in a row. The Lawrence Tech esports team competes in 8 different games, including League of Legends. Here are some of the best moments from a recent match.
Ian Yanis. I am a 2026 and I am going into architecture. My favorite superhero would probably have to be Hawkeye, just because he's kind of a level-headed guy, not too powerful, but still can be a part of the team. My celebrity crush is Haley Steinfeld. I don't really know why, I just remember like seeing her in movies and stuff like that and like their music. My favorite type of dessert would probably have to be chocolate cake. and that's mainly just because I just kind of like the taste of chocolate and it's sweet. My favorite sports team is Chelsea FC in London, England, and I've just liked them since I was 3, and it started out because I liked the color blue, but now I've just been following them for years.
Okay, that's it for this week, but there are a ton of upcoming games, matches, and meets, so stay up to date on all of the highlights, scores, and news by following us online at LTU Athletics and by downloading our new app for iPhone and Android. Thanks for watching, and please make sure to join us again next week.